Well, let's see. We need to find... What's his name? Din Korlack's one thing. I'm gonna talk to this guy.
We got your people off to Kuna, Ambassador.
Utterly sincere. Thank you for your assistance, Commander.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Were you able to evacuate any civilians? How many?
Yeah, I'm talking to myself now.
Was the Volus Ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
Yep, Spectre business. Let me in. This doesn't look like a Volus office. How can they reach anything?
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance
must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlack. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus, it's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlack.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to CSEC, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. And what are you...
Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere nowadays.
You're gonna go on about them all night.
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Zaeed?
Small galaxy.
How long till we killed Korlack?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not.
Because Korlack worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you?
None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. CSEC will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing.
They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus.
Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Now arriving.
Zaeed used to work for Cerberus.
Why? Why go after your old employer, Zaeed?
How you know my name all of a sudden?
Good question.
Attacked by alien forces.
Here's something weird.
Damn, wrong door. He needs you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony.
Why does the gunfire start before the dialogue finishes?
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. He's a recent acquaintance.
How recent?
Very.
Shit. All right, I'm listening.
Been a while, Zaeed.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch.
Uh-huh.
Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Yeah, it
Where's
is.
Korlack?
There aren't very many good bounty hunters these days.
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
You should have gone to CSEC if your life was in danger.
And be thrown into prison? No. The things they would do to me after the damage I caused.
What intel did you give Cerberus on this colony?
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turned? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
Zaeed, make him squeal like a pig.
All right. I tried playing nice. Maybe my friend can get you to see reason.
Now wait just a moment.
You mind, Zaeed?
It'd be a goddamn pleasure.
I'll leave you to it. It'll be a while before anyone shows up for him.
It's Aphis. Cerberus will attack a colony called Aphis for its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Take it. It's all yours, I promise. I'll speak with Citadel security about this
Alright,
incident.
I'll trust you to turn yourself in.
You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaeed, what are you doing here?
Later. C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
Alright, sure thing.
As fighting continues, the Reapers now control more than half the
Alright, let's see, where to now? Scientist, researcher. We are still here. That's right. Well, the big decision takes place on Presidium, but I'll get to that in a bit. Yep. Went the complete wrong direction, pretty much. Here you go.
I've
Have
recovered
something.
the obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
Yeah, I have. It's amazing. What's more amazing is how I knew you wanted it. You need a Hesperia period statue?
I think I know which project you mean. And I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Welcome to Kanala Exports. We appreciate your visit.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies. Thank you. Come again.
What else do we got here? Not here, but... Holding area, I need to go to... Oh yeah, I need to go to the bar. Oh, I need to go to Huerta Memorial. Need to go back to Embassies, I guess, eventually. Yeah, maybe. Huerta.
Now arriving at...
Here you go.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D24.
So I'm in the shower with hot water and everything. And that's when Naira came.
Naira was another huntress on your ship?
Yeah, a friend. I wanted it to be more than that, but she had a medical condition.
It's okay. It's in the file.
The farm girl calls in to me that another Asari is here. I thought the shuttle had gotten back early. I come out in a towel, and Naira walks through the door. But it wasn't her. Not anymore.
She was bitten by a husk.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at...
You're angry, Elcor.
I recovered the code of the ancients from Dakuna.
It'll really help, won't it?
D24.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Better talk to Jack. Practice my dance moves.
Ugh. This sucks.
What have you got there?
Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They're dropping us into hotspots for hit and runs. I'm making sure your bosses don't get my kids killed.
How are they holding up?
They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you.
Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine.
Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on.
Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork.
No, we didn't call it the Suicide Squad. We'd get in trouble.
I didn't think my guys could cut it. I wanted to put them in the back ranks, but you believed.
I just chose Renegade.
They're kicking ass. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
Come on.
What?
The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
We'll show these guys how it's done.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
I don't know that. Man, those are awesome dance moves. I don't know what Jack's talking about.
I miss Afterlife.
Yeah, this place is so cool.
I guess I should talk to Steve. Hey, Steve. Nice air support you provided on Thessia. I'm gonna keep mentioning that.
You had it right. Yesterday can't change. Tomorrow, we might all be dead. Today is what matters. I'm not wasting it.
I wouldn't have thought a club would be to your tastes.
You don't have to get all hot and bothered to appreciate graceful dancing. There's an energy here. There's light. And some of the eye candy in the crowd isn't too shabby either.
I'm hurt. Why aren't you looking over here?
Yeah, Steve, what the hell?
I hear a few ladies have shown interest, but you haven't bitten yet?
Well, I did, but I haven't chosen one of them, if that's what you're talking about.
Don't wait too long, my friend. Here.
To you, Steve.
And to you, Shepard. A good friend when I needed one most. Thank you. For everything.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
Yeah, it was probably a bad idea, but I'm running an experiment because I'm an AI as well.
Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience. You just introduced me as your personal assistance mech.
Yeah, well, it was the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
You don't really want to introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional. Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot, but points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalatras Linron.
Ew.
Surprised Joker does not find that game amusing.
Spectre status recognized. Please
Well, let's swing by the embassies, I suppose. Oh, Jack's romance is bugged a bit.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
Besides looking out a window.
I came to say goodbye. I spoke with Volus. Thessia has fallen. I felt I must talk to you before joining this battle. You should know, there is no one I trust more to lead us into our final hours.
If there was anything I could have done to save your homeworld.
There is no doubt in my mind you would have done it. Only our resolve can carry us through this, Shepard. Yours cannot waver.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most of my sisters died on Thessia. If it wasn't for the monastery, I would have joined them there. I fear these are the last days of our order.
There's that few of you left?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
Will Volus be alright in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy.
It did seem pretty ridiculous to say stay in a blown up monastery.
We'll find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I like your unseemly side.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Volus saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
An odd question, coming from the Spectre who killed his third Reaper on Rannoch.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire, soon enough.
Reapers have now taken. Spectre status recognized.
Alright, docs. I forgot to mention, Jack's romance is bugged a bit. If you romance her in ME2, then you can romance her plus one of the others, or options, from ME1, really. All you gotta do is lock them in first and then go visit Jack, and for some reason you still do the romance dialogue. I mean, that kind of stuff's important since this is a romance simulator, first and foremost.
What the hell you looking at?
Nothing.
Hey, the dead body's still laying there.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies.
Yeah, I was just talking to people.
I could always use more
doing
help.
A bunch of...
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on
scan
Earth.
And drop-off missions.
I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Alright, good to know. Oh, wait a second.
Who were those people you were with?
Bunch of mercs from Omega. Signed on with them when I heard they were making a hit on Cerberus. Should have studied the job longer.
Who were those people you were with?
Bunch of mercs from Omega.
Wait, what?
Signed on with them when I heard they were making a hit on Cerberus.
Interesting. I actually wanted to ask you about Vosk, but maybe later. Hey, Kelly.
Thanks for checking in on me. It's nice to see you.
You know what, Kelly? I should have brought you up to my cabin to dance, or at least set the flag, but I forgot all about that.
Nice.
Oh, good. It's James.
Hey, Commander. James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance problem.
Have a little faith, loco.
I have a little.
Right.
Ah, shit.
With the Elcor homeworld.
Where else? Yeah, we're gonna have to go to the Presidium and make our choice.
Hey there.
Hey.
Need to pick up a rose.
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources. The council.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Here's your big decision. There's no right answer, unfortunately.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources.
Wait, what?
I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by.
I do like watching you leave, but you know I trust
You'll have
you.
your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
No, you mentioned this. My memory's not that bad.
I did. There's more to it.
Wait, you actually did
The
it,
elusive
didn't you?
man stopped me.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I'm very
I've never
understanding,
had to deal with that many
Miranda.
black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
I told you, it's crazy.
It's not crazy. Well, maybe a little crazy.
Shepard.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways. But you didn't. I don't know how. But you brought me back.
Thanks.
Then you gave me a greater appreciation of the engine room.
I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
Miranda, we're both under so much pressure to be perfect. We never give ourselves a break.
We can't give ourselves a break. There's too much at stake.
Hey.
Yes?
Come here.
Oh? Still impatient, Commander?
Always.
Still trying to maintain control, Miss Lawson?
Trying. But failing.
Good. I'm almost out of moves.
Except for this one dance move.
I'm not.
I'm most happy to see you chose the apartment with the biggest window facing the Presidium as well. Miranda's an exhibitionist. They don't come out and say that outright, but... Well, I'm sorry, Ash. My only regret is that I'm gonna have to hear some really weird flirting between you and Vega later.
This is a nice spot, Ash.
Yeah. All the shuttles zipping around remind me of when my dad would get ready to ship out. My mom would bundle us all up, buy us ice cream, and cart us out to the shipyard to watch his transport depart. I still have to resist waving every time a big Alliance ship flies by.
You should bring Sarah up here.
I will, when she's ready. She'll like the quiet. She wasn't the loud tomboy crashing around like I was.
Sounds like you were a handful.
Maybe. My dad got me. Shame you never met him. He would have liked you.
You think so?
Career military man? Yeah. Yeah, he would have invited you over, cooked you something on the grill, and talked your ear off.
Ever think about what life would have been like outside the Alliance?
Oh, sure. Tried to rebel against the whole military family thing when I was growing up. When my dad and I got into it, I'd threaten to run away with the next guy that came along.
Really?
He'd laugh and say, "Good, I'll pack your damn bags myself."
Is he a Krogan?
That tended to deflate me pretty quick. He knew I'd never stray far from the family. They're everything to me.
It's easy to forget what we fight for.
Yeah, moments like that.
This was a good idea.
Nice to get away from the war for a while. I do feel a little guilty, though.
Sure. But sometimes you have to step away or risk going crazy.
Too late.
No argument here.
You're a crappy commander.
You're a crappy commander.
Sir.
Copy that.
Right. Well. It's a shame they cut Ashley's scene where she has her little crisis of faith. Instead, we just got hangover scene. And it wasn't even funny as The Hangover.
Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Alright.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
Yeah, back to Normandy.
Your deployment deserves special treatment, Private.